Messungsapparat? Schön. Gut. Auf Wiedersehen. Peter is through.
Good. Lisa upstairs?
Yeah.
How long will it take you to get into town, Hans?
About half an hour.
I want you to make a phone call from a box. Don't want it traced.
That's easy.
Get onto the security police at this number. Ask to speak to Otto Berg himself.
It's not quite so easy.
And insist on speaking to Berg personally and tell him that you have news of Elizabeth Lansing.
Is it?
We know what we're doing, Hans.
Yeah, but does Peter know?
Peter knows.
But what shall I say?
Now, tell him if he wants Elizabeth Lansing, she'll be crossing the border near Straggensee. Give him a description of my car. Say that arrangements have been made for her to cross over a few kilometers south just before dusk.
But why? What are you trying to do?
You remember Peter's instructions?
Yes, but this...
Anything I ask, you do.
Schön. Wie Sie wollen.
Achtung! Die Mine! Wo sind die Minen? Kommen Sie mit mir, hier drüben. Nicht hier, nicht. Jetzt geradeaus, nicht. Geradeaus, schnell, schnell!
Guten Tag, Captain Dare. I think the British soldier there would like to see your papers.
Morning, Colonel. I am here quite voluntarily. I have news of your son. Shall we go in?
And what about my son?
I'd switch off the microphone if I were you, Colonel.
You are in no position to be impertinent, Mr. Shearer. Why have you come here?
To tell you that your son has defected to the West.
My son is on duty this morning, Mr. Shearer. He's in his office on the 4th floor.
May we have him in, please?
Why should we?
Let's cut out the bluff, shall we, Colonel? Your son crossed the border into the Federal Republic yesterday.
Where did you get all this?
Friends,
They must be singularly ill-informed.
I see you're in mourning, Colonel, for Ernst Pullman.
Your wife may have escaped us for a
But
moment.
she hasn't. That's why I thought we ought to meet.
She crossed yesterday.
No, that was another girl that was waiting for Willie.
What do you want, Mr. Shearer?
The same thing that I've always wanted, to get my wife safely home. My friends tell me that an exchange can be officially organized.
Impossible. Out of the question. My son simply lost his
Well,
way.
he lost his way, all right. My friends tell me that your son is going to make a statement about why he defected, about the sad loss of Ernst Pullman, things of that sort.
My son will say nothing.
Well, I don't know a great deal about these matters myself, but from what Lisa says, I understand that your son will be in no position to deny anything they claim he said.
And so?
I'm advised that all you need to do is to contact the West Berlin authorities. You should have no difficulty in putting his death onto somebody else. Should you?
Morning, Colonel.
Thank you. Your daddy has been very worried about you. All right. Hop in.
excuse me a moment.
Yes, sure.
Direct line?
Yes, sir.
John, I want you here in 10 minutes. Just received a Mayday signal from ME7.
That's right, Mayday. The whole cell can be blown within 24 hours, and that means our friend Fish. So move.
You took your time. Got to move fast. My principal concern's for Fish, the head of the operation. The rest are expendable. He set the network up himself, but if the opposition get their hands on him before we do, you know what to expect.
Spy trial in open session.
Fish in the dock and me on the spit, burnt to a crisp over my dead body. The fire was with a coffee. Mumford, make out Drake's passport in the name of Maxwell Ryder. Occupation, public relations. Visas, entry permits, inoculation certificates, the lot.
Money.
And 100,000 piastres in used bills.
Haven't got that much.
Well, get it.
Look, there's nothing in here at all about the Fish himself. Who is he?
We don't know.
That makes everything very easy, doesn't it?
Don't magnify it out of all proportion, Drake. Go in, bring him out.
Everything's easy if you know who he is.
Fish came out of the blue in March 61. Since then, we've received 160 signals from him. All top secret, confirmed authentic, invaluable information. Cabinet level.
Never tried to identify him?
No.
Why not?
Fish made it quite clear that if we did, that'd be the last we'd ever hear of him.
He's a wise man. He doesn't trust us. He's blown all the same.
Not yet. We've got a day, perhaps two.
When do I start?
On the Boeing in 2 hours' time. And be careful when you arrive. They're alerted.
This passport made out in the name of Maxwell Ryder. Who am I supposed to be?
Son of Albert Ryder, affluent, public relations officers, made to order.
But Max Ryder does exist. He's a real person. Where is he?
New York, amiable playboy, well out of your way.
And Father Albert?
An old wartime friend of ours, retired. Confined to bed at the moment. He'll tell you all you need to know about his son. I have called him.
Where do I find him?
Swan Walk, Chelsea.
15 minutes, Mr. Drake.
Thank you. Your son has never visited the offices out there.
Never had the time. He's never left the United States. His life is dedicated, Mr. Drake, to the relentless pursuit of women. Not a hobby, you understand, a vocation. I like to think he inherited it from me.
A great capacity for enjoyment, eh, sir?
Oh, we're a talented family, Drake. Overindulgent with our children.